Before Senator Osita Izunaso's two-term tenure at the House of Representatives and a term of 4 years in the Senate, which altogether brought him to national consciousness, he had served as a special assistant to Senator Jim Nwobodo as sports minister. It should be stated that Senator Osita Izunaso acquitted himself creditably as a representative of the people of Olu Zone in Imo State in the House of Representatives and the Senate, where he was in the forefront of pushing for bills that will improve the quality of life for the people of his community and, by extension, Nigerians. However, Senator Osita Izunaso, who is the National Organizing Secretary of the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, must have been inspired to establish the Kpakpando Foundation that caters for the vulnerable in the society, especially the handicapped, as he was said to have sponsored bills on the treatment and care of the victims of conflict during his tenure as a senator representing Imo West, Olu constituency of Imo State. It's hard to believe that Senator Osita Izunaso, who bagged a BA Hons degree from the University of Jos in 1989, a postgraduate degree in journalism from the University of Abuja in 1998, and an MBA from the University of Calabar in 2012, has only just turned 50 years because he has achieved so much. It should therefore be a pride to those of his generation, his family members, and community in Imo State and Nigeria in general, to thank God for his protection and guidance over him all these years. Senator Osita Izunaso, his wife, children, and close family members, as well as friends and well-wishers, were at the Our Lady Queen of Nigeria Pro-Cathedral Catholic Archdiocese of Abuja in Area 3, Garki, Abuja, on Sunday, 30th October 2016. The choir and congregation sang spirit-filled songs. In the sermon, the presiding clergyman eulogized Senator Osita Izunaso for his good deeds, which he said have endeared him to many in the society. He asked others in the same position to emulate such benevolent ways of life. He prayed for Senator Osita Izunaso and his family.
I personally don't like the word love. They have been abused. I prefer the word concern for others. Have you any concern for somebody else? Do you go around, close your eyes to those around you? Something is wrong with you. Let nothing be wrong with you. Open your eyes and look at the environment. Be concerned. Share your goodwill. We have works of mercy. The Abanda Foundation has part of Backs of Mercy, corporal works of mercy. We have also spiritual works of mercy to help those who are uninformed, to get them informed. If you help people, the best thing for people is help people to help themselves.
Senator Osita Izunaso, his wife and family members will serve the Holy Communion. The choir rendered more music, which later dovetailed into the Thanksgiving session. The celebrant and his family members were joined by the National Chairman of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Chief John Odigioyegu, and others. There were prayers for the celebrant and his family members by the priest. With the final hymn, Blessings and Recessional Hymn, the curtain was drawn on the church service for the celebration of Senator Osita Izunaso's Golden Jubilee Anniversary and the 11th anniversary of the founding of the Babando Foundation by Senator Osita Izunaso.
I'm so glad that God has allowed him to reach to this stage in life. I wish him all the good things in life, many more years.
I was the head of the committee which he served in the National Assembly. And during that time, he turned the situation around in the gas sector. At that time, nobody knew what gas was all around about in the country. But when he came, he made sure people knew that Nigeria was sit on gas and that we can change gas for the better in this country. Good health of mind and body, abundant blessings. I wish him all that life has to offer. And I wish God's abundant blessing in his life now and for always.
A grand reception was held at the International Conference Center, Abuja, the federal capital, where more dignitaries and friends of the celebrant from different spheres of life showed up in large numbers to felicitate with him. The man of the moment and the toast of everyone was Senator Osita Izunaso. Those in attendance at the reception were Minister of Science and Technology, Dr. Bunaya Onu, Minister of Labor and Employment, Dr. Chris Ngige, Minister of Transportation, Honorable Rotimi Amechi. The governors of Sokoto, Kano, and Kaduna states were there, while the Senate President, Senator Bukola Saraki, was represented by Senator Dino Milai. The reception swung into full action. In his welcome remarks, he expressed how overwhelmed he and his family are at the warmth and affection demonstrated towards him, and this, he said, he will remain eternally grateful for.
In Babando Foundation, every year, we dedicate October 30 to persons with disability of Babando Foundation. We are glad to announce that this year alone, 3 of our members that went to Rio for Paralympics, Olympic, won gold medal. And those 3 members are here today. We also want to announce that in 2012, one of our members of Babando Foundation also won gold medal in London Olympics. Today, we have about 600 persons of Babando Foundation who are training in various universities in Nigeria. I can only appeal to you to be orderly. I can only appeal to you to be calm because you have a lot. What we are about to unveil are just a little things that we have been able to package within this arena. The rest are packed outside. And everybody who is here will have all your membership numbers. You must go with something today.
The chairman of the occasion, Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State, congratulated the celebrant for his great strides at 50, especially his selfless contribution to the alleviation of the sufferings of the handicapped in the society.
Honorable Osita Izunaso was then the chairman of the House Committee on Housing, and we worked together with him and his committee to redesign the mass housing program of the FCT, which has become very, very successful. At the time I met him, I thought he was older than me. It took me some time to realize that he's my little aburo and I should be sending him to buy sweets for me. I'm 6 years older than Osita. But the person I met was much wiser than his age. He was a man of great maturity and balance. But more than that, he had a passion about humanity and a commitment to improving the lives of the most vulnerable. I was therefore not surprised to find that he has been working very hard to improve the lives of people with disabilities all across Nigeria. I would like to congratulate him for the work he's doing and pray to God to reward him and his beautiful wife Iframa for this great work.
The lecture titled Touching Lives was delivered by Bishop Matthew Hassan Kuka, the Catholic Bishop of Sokoto Diocese. In the lecture, Bishop Hassan Kuka emphasized on the importance of giving the disabled members of the society a sense of belonging and care, which Senator Osita Izunaso has, on his own volition, single-handedly championed in the last 11 years, with his personal resources invested in it. Bishop Hassan Kuka admonished other well-to-do individuals in the society to embrace such selfless gestures to give the handicapped and vulnerable people in the society a lease of life.
The responsibility of those who frame our laws and those who deal with issues of our constitution is to look very, very closely and appreciate the saying that the strength of every chain is measured by the weakest link. And therefore, I make the point, the country, it is time for us to buckle up, hang together, because if we don't hang together, we shall hang separately. May God bless you and thank you very much.
The catching of the Golden Jubilee Anniversary cake by the celebrant, Senator Osita Izunaso, had him supported by his wife, with Chief John Odigioyegun, APC National Chairman, totally in charge of proceedings.
Name that has funded him so that he can fund his project. That name I will spell Jesus.
There was a performance by the Kpakpando Women Group from Imo West, Olu Zone of Imo State. There's also a raffle draw and unveiling of the gifts for the disabled, a brand new car, which was conducted by former Vice President Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, GCON.
The items for people living with disability. But I want to observe something. People living with disability does not necessarily have to be physical disability. There is also mental disability. It's my singular honor and privilege to unveil these items.
Senator Osita Izunaso gave the special citizens of our country, otherwise known as the handicapped, a lifeline with different prizes, scholarship for educational advancement. And this has been the hallmark of the Kpakpando Foundation yearly event in the last 11 years, which has led to a marked improvement in the lives of this set of people who should be given more attention by governments at all levels, federal, state, and even the local governments, which are the closest to the people. Biscon Communications heartily congratulates Senator Osita Izunaso at his 50th birthday anniversary and the celebration of the 11th year of the founding of the Kpakpando Foundation that gives a helping hand to those who are less privileged.